it's Scott here from Harpeth Guitar Restoration in Nashville, Tennessee. I want to show you guys how to make a shim for the FRX locking nut. This shim is just a piece of maple. I got it roughed in right now. When you go to tighten these, you don't want the string to be crimped down too hard and go really sharp. See, the strings are loose right now, but if I took the shim out and this locking nut was down where it normally would be without the shim, and when you press down, these go super sharp, which screws everything up. And you get it all in tune and everything, and then you go to lock it and all the strings go sharp and you're screwed. So this is basically what I did. Is you can get maple veneers. I think they're called acoustic guitar neck shims from Stu Mac. And I cut it. I traced the locking nut onto the shim. It's an untapered piece, I believe. You have to taper it yourself. I scored it with an X-Acto knife. Went around. I took it down to the shop and I rough cut it on the bandsaw, and then I shaped it on the disc sander, just about to exact size. And then I used double-sided tape and I stuck it to a block of wood, and then I put it down on the belt sander. This is like a bench-mounted belt sander. It's not one that you hold in your hand. And gave it a taper. Unstuck it, and that's where I'm at right now, is seeing how good of a job I did just eyeballing it and roughing it in, and it's almost perfect. So I'm going to clean up the edges and paint it black with India ink, black dye, and denatured alcohol just around the edges and stuff. Then I'll put a coat of shellac over the whole thing. I'll sand it a little bit and see what it looks like. Drill the holes too. There's two holes that hold the locking nut in place, right here and here. So I'll end up taking this, pressing it back down on there and drilling those holes out. You can't just drill a thin piece of veneer like this without really sandwiching it between two things to drill those holes, because you'll crack it and you'll blow it out and it'll ruin it. So that's the reason for that. I'll paint it black and be right back. Okay, I went ahead and carved it out with the pocket knife just a little bit. Did a little whittling. And I got it. Some sandpaper and yada yada yada. Used a little dowel with some sandpaper on it. Used a little razor blade, smooth it out. And some of these little needle files helped a little bit. Alright, so this is the ink. And this is the denatured alcohol. I'm gonna, I don't know, put 8 drops of alcohol. And let's try 2 drops of black. Whoops, that was 2.5. And I'll try mixing it up with one of these synthetic brushes. I need more alcohol due to alcohol evaporates quickly. That was like 25 drops. I don't know, that was a lot. Get it mixed up in a Dixie cup. Disposable is fine. And we'll see if it's dark enough. I say paint it black, and that's black enough for me. Yeah, that's it. Black as she gets. This is like, you know, straight up staining the wood. This it's penetrating in there pretty good, soaking it up, and I think I might put a coat of clear shellac over the entire shim, just because it'll maybe protect it. But I'll get this painted up. Put on a coat of shellac, maybe with a little bigger brush. This shellac paints better with natural hairs, probably horsehair or something. Synthetic stuff, good for staining. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Always like it when the plan works out the way I kind of intended it to. Maybe I'll put my company name on there. Alright, I got a little coat of shellac on there. The hole's drilled. And now I have to laugh at myself because I've had this Floyd Rose FRX on here for over a year, and I've never been able to lock it down because of this needing a shim. So finally, I'm going to be able to give it a test drive. Getting all crazy with the whammy. Get a real close-up, we'll see how my work looks. Maybe I can shed more light on the subject here. And this really didn't take more than an hour. Okay, everything's sitting in the slot. Everything's looking good. Let's get a real close-up on what the shim looks like, if we can even tell it's there. Can't really tell it's there, you know. There you can tell it's there from this side. Oh, got my thumb in there, but yeah, cool. There it is. Alrighty, here it is. Got her all locked down. Yeah, it didn't go sharp when I locked them down, and it's staying in tune, so they're locked down tight.